All right, Reggie. Before we get into our usual questions, is there anything that you want to speak on or talk about before we get going?
Yeah, right quick. Happy Cesar Chavez Day to everyone that celebrate that day. If y'all don't know who Cesar Chavez is, y'all can look it up, research it, and so don't want to go into it too much because we got a lot to cover this week episodes. Want to remind you guys once again because I know a lot of y'all been wanting us to address a lot of things. You know, we're not like some of the other bigger channels that tape daily. Yeah, I think I wear the same clothes for some reason. Still don't understand that. But we only tape once or every other week. And so that's why we're not able to respond to stuff as quickly as I would like and you guys would like. But trust me, I don't care who it is. If you got a bigger platform to get over 10,000 views, you don't get no freebies with me. I'm going to respond. So all of y'all is thinking Reg and John is scared to respond to something, y'all got me messed up. So, John, no, I ain't going to let you open it up, John. I'm opening it up with the first question. And luckily, I'm not John. Because if I was John, this is how I would be opening it up. I would remind a nigga who was texting that girl while he's in prison. You know, I would be playing a thong 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 song. Y'all remember this nigga. You know who I'm talking to. Or I would have opened up this show, if it was me, not me, with showing, making you reminisce. I know you got real ones in there now, but I would remind you of this one. You know what this is. You know Big Black. Yeah, it's not a laughing matter to me today. But that's all. But that's if I was John. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm disappointed in because he elected to fuck with. And I gotta apologize to James, A.K. Williams, right? James McDonald. And John, the alleged racist, right? I gotta apologize to both of them. Because this gentleman, who I thought was my friend, my brother, electing to trying to kill off, in his mind, his thinking, my little channel that I'm working with, and tap at everybody that I'm associated with, i.e. James and John. And so, but he won't tap at me. He just those subliminals. Nigga, call my name. I'm a big boy. Stop tapping at them. So the first thing we're going to address, James going to address his situations, and James really going to address some things y'all keep tuning in on Vlad over there. Thanks for supporting us over there. By the end of this week, it's going to be gloves off anyway. But you going to call John a racist, dog? Why do black folks, why do we always do that? Whenever we want to get mad, I do it too, so I can't say it. We go to the racist card or the homo card or the broke card and all of that when we get mad at people. It's unfortunate. It's not right. But you know we bring receipts over here at Bomb First. That's all we do. I would just say, you know, you wanted to talk about Jimmy Iovine in your little podcast, and Jimmy was a racist, right? You go back to when he was an engineer and bring up songs that he engineered on in the late 80s and the 90s. And you want to reference that, make people trick them to make it seem like he was doing that type of music back then. But you was in business with him. You used to go hang out with him and play football every Sunday at his house in Malibu. And hang out with him and all of that. But you knew about those songs and stuff back then. But now you want to bring it and use it against him because he elected and chose and helping out Dr. Dre. And kicked you to the curb after you and I did so many disrespectful things to him in the late 90s, all the way to the early mid-2000s. You know, when we sent Magic to his house and all of that. Said, yeah, you know the stuff we did. So now you want to kick him down. Call him a racist. John. He was one of the last employees at your office. Or, no, you lost the office. You lost that in 2005 or something, 2006. But even he kept dealing with you and working with you all the way till about 2011, 2012, for free, doing stuff for you. But when you came home, 2001, January the 3rd, 2001, I know you like to make people and make them think that Death Row died in 2001, but we all know Death Row died 5 years later, 2006, because you couldn't do nothing but dysfunctional. I don't even know the name of the soundtrack you did. Dysfunctional, some bullshit you did. But you want to trick people and make it think like 2001 is when the company died. Okay. It was 2006, though. And you was home for 5 years. You just went away for a few months during that time period. But John stayed with you till 2011, 2012. You saying you heard people calling him John the racist, or referring to him as John the racist. Okay, we'll just say even though he started working in 1998, but we'll say when you came home, August 2001. He stopped dealing with you. You and him probably haven't talked, I agree, since about 2012. So in 2012, you didn't have no employees. So who was calling him John the racist then? So I'm going to bring in, John, you know about this. I put together a little collage this day. I just went through my phone one day, probably spent 2 hours, 3 hours, calling people. Could call more if you bitch ass niggas need more. Could do it. I bring receipts. Y'all listen to what these people got to say about John.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? This is Bob Gotti. I used to be at Death Row. I was actually one of the top homeboy security, and I was A&R. But as far as this talk about John was racist, I ain't never heard that. From nowhere. I don't know where this coming from out the blue. It's just all love and respect. I don't know where that's coming from. It don't make no sense to me. But it is what it is. People gonna say what they want to say, but I hope nobody believe in that, because we love you. And that's all I got to say about that. That's false.
Yeah, what's up? This is Darren Vegas. Yeah, I worked with John for years, and he did all our websites and all that stuff. I did interviews with him. I never heard one time him referred to as a racist or noticed anything racist that he would have said or anything. To me, he was just a dude that loved hip-hop, and he knew the history of hip-hop too. So I'm like, you can't be a racist and love hip-hop, so I don't think that's right.
John was always John. He was a brother to everybody. So what he doing? But I told y'all, when he started running out of shit to talk about, he gonna start lying. And listen, you know this too though. He would have fired him and had the homies do something to him. Goddamn well. So you telling me you kept a known racist employee? Come on, man. You know, you got a few type of people. You got people you like, yo, man, what you think? And you got people that just, I know the motherfucker is. And then you got those people to where it's never even a thought because they just cool people. And John always been cool people, man. I wouldn't even feed into that shit, bro. Still on some bullshit.
Yeah, bro. Nah, what's up, your boy Jay Flex, Joe? What's happening, though? Man, listen, man. All I knew that motherfucker ass was John. I ain't never heard niggas call him John the Racist. That's just me. I ain't never heard nobody call him that shit. You know, he was just John to me.
Hey, y'all, this is Kenya Ware. You know, Death Row opened up the goddamn doors. And you guys know, I heard this little rumor about John being a racist. Hell no, that's been my boy from day one. Knight, I love you, Pops, but you know he ain't no racist. You know that's our partner. Stop. Cut that shit out. Cut it out. John, we love you, baby.
Yo, John, what's up? It's your boy Rock World. And, man, we go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac, all the way back to that boom bap golden era in the 90s. And I got to give you your props because you were always on that internet way before the internet was the internet. So I'm glad y'all and Reggie are having success with the bomb first. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a stamp on it. I ain't never known you as John the Racist. So I can definitely co-sign. You were talking to lots of people with lots of melanin every day doing work for Death Row. So don't let no one take that from you. You got that credit. You were part of history.
Yo, what up? This Risky. I worked at Death Row between 1996 and 1998. I done worked with John for a long time, and I ain't never heard of nobody refer to him as John the Racist.
What's happening? This realist, you know, I'm checking in on my motherfucking homies over at Bomb First. You know, it's in the atmosphere. I know what the smoke up is all about. You know, I've been fucking with John, man, well over 20, 23, 24 years. He ran my website, did all of my digital platforms early on in the game. I never heard the racist card hit the boy back like that. You know what I'm saying? He always been a day uno with me. You know, we fucking with him. We gonna get to it and stay to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's love all the way around the boys.
All right, what's up, everybody out there in the Bomb First world? This is James McDonald. I just wanted to drop something to say that, you know, I heard the allegations that Suge applied that John was a racist. I dealt with John for many years, and I never got or had an indication that John was a racist dude. You know, he dealt with every black motherfucker in the office. So, you know, that's BS, and I don't think Suge was cool for doing that.
I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all enjoy y'all Easter week. Cesar Chavez Day. And no Bomb First. Love you guys.